Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask 3D. And today we're going to be starting the first temple of the game, Woodfall Temple, and man am I excited, because I just love the temples in this game, and they did a fantastic job. Now Woodfall pretty much is your introduction to puzzles. You're going to have a lot of puzzles, so get used to them. Anyways, first thing we want to do though is actually put on our Great Fairy Mask, because we have to collect 15 stray fairies in this area. Speaking of fairies, there's one right there, if you want it. But I don't need it, because I don't think I'll be dying here anytime soon, especially with 5 heart containers. That's kind of a lot for even this part of the game, so if I die, then I certainly have problems. Anyways, so yeah, 15 stray fairies. I recommend you get them all, because the reward is very much worth it. Speaking of which, the second stray fairy is right in here. Now, do I recommend you get all the fairies? No, sometimes... Actually, yeah, because you should 100% every Zelda game. That's just what I feel, you know. Obviously, not everyone's gonna do that. It's not everyone's play style, but... Come on, you need to help the fairies out. Not even gonna take that long. But now, the reward this time around, definitely just get all the 15 fairies. It's not that hard. And get them along the way. And, that stench. This place stinks just like the poison swamp, which we assume if we touch it, it's gonna be the same like in the poison swamp and be poisonous. Yes, that's what that dialogue was kind of there. Anyways, first thing we need to do is we want to head over to this room to the right, because this is gonna take us to the dungeon map, which by all means skip it. You don't have to get the dungeon map, but I'm not one of those people and I desperately want it. So here I go into a room full of turtles. Yeah, I never really noticed it when we were in the, not the Lost Woods, but the Woods of Mystery. But these turtles, they just, I don't know if everyone has this commercial or not, but you remember the Affleck duck? Probably not everyone does, but I remember him, and they're a little, I don't know what you call, their cry, I guess, always reminded me of that commercial. It's just, it's like the weirdest sound effect ever, and I want to make it to the middle of the room! Land directly on the chest. If I can do that, I am truly a pro at video games. No! So close, though. Anyways. Inside here, even though I've already spoiled it, is going to be our map. Which is going to be very helpful, considering, you know, we got the 2 screens, and you can always look at the map, and it shows us the rest of the dungeon. Yeah, not the biggest dungeon in the world, which I'm not complaining by any means, but it just isn't. Alright, let's see if I can get some couple of rupees. I'm not going to need really rupees for anything, and I still do have the bank, but, you know, it helps to build up to that 5,000 thing that we will eventually need to do, which I'm not looking forward to, but in all honesty, it probably won't be that hard. But before we go from this side of the dungeon, we actually want to use the Deku flower in the middle of the room and come to this chest, because we're pretty much going to need what's inside of it to clear the rest of the dungeon, which is a small key. Yeah. So now that has been taken care of, let us return to the middle of the dungeon. Yeah, it's a shame you don't really go back to that, like, first area again. I actually like Woodfall a lot because you revisit basically every area, but like on a different floor, so I don't really, like, I guess it's like kind of reusing rooms, but at the same time, it's done in a really cool way. I don't know. Always appreciate that fact about this game. And yeah, you don't need the Great Fairies Mask to find everything, but if you just, it helps like attract the fairies over to you. And like, okay, I think if I put it on now, yeah, because there are fairies in this room, you're gonna see these very small like pink particles coming from the hair, and it's, you know, moving around in a specific direction. Well, that is one of the benefits of the mask, which is why I recommend getting it. And this look pretty light. Push it. Okay. Ugh. Easy peasy. You know, I really hope I don't fall down, because I mean, it does take away very little damage, but at the same time, actually takes away very little health. I mean, heck, I'd drink all the toxic in the world if it would get just prevent damage. But that is not how that works. And yeah, we got another one of the Skulltulas to take down, and he'll drop a fairy, which is pretty nice of him. What a guy, man. I love that guy. He's awesome. Anyway, we need to push this boulder again, or I guess it's kind of like just a big rock. Boulders don't they have to like round sides or something? Yeah, I don't really know. Doesn't honestly matter. And then I hope you got a Deku stick. If not, go get one. We're gonna put our bunny hood on and then take this fire and run! Run, Link! Run! From the moths that are gonna attack us. Why are moths attacking us? Heck if I know, they just are. Alright, let's put our Deku mask back on. And now the moths are going to go to that flame, so yeah, we can kind of just ignore him. Or them, I guess. It's not just one single moth. It's multiple ones. And yeah, another great fair, stray fair. Well, it is a part of the great fairy of this area, so I guess that's not entirely incorrect. And really quickly, we're going to come into this room with a bunch of these dragonfly enemies. Yeah, I'm not a fan. So we're just going to blow them away with our bubbles, and that'll be the end of them. Pretty easy to do with your Deku Link because of his long-range attack, which, oh my gosh, if you think this mask is cool, dude, just wait, guys. We're gonna get some really awesome ones. Just saying, anyways. Coming in this room, we will get a compass, which, wow, I wonder if that's to scale with Deku Link, because it looked very, very small. Anyways. That's all we really have to do in that form for the time being. I think the moths are still over there. So I'm going to take my flame and run over here as quickly as I can. We're going to light this, which isn't really too important, but it is a safety precaution in case I mess this up. And yeah, we made it. Basically, we need to carry that fire all the way over here because there's no way to get past those spider webs. And yeah, see you later, Dick. Bye-bye. And so far, we're doing okay. I mean, I don't think I've missed anything yet. That's good, and be careful. I sense a lot of evil here. Whoa, fairies can sense evil. Whoa, it's dark matter from Kirby 64! And all the other Kirby games with dark matter. I don't like him. Yeah, he's a bunch of little furball dudes. I'm not sure if these guys are totally evil, or our fairy friends just being a turd, but they want us dead, and we kind of want them dead too, because once we beat all of them in the room, all the enemies in the room, that is, not just you know, furry guys. I just like these enemies so much. They don't have any mouths or anything. They're almost kind of cool. Except for the fact they're trying to kill us, which, you know, is not really that cool. And alright, another chest will spawn. But we still cannot leave this room because of those bars over there. What's the deal with that? Well, we basically have to pretend we're at the Olympics and light all the torches in this room. And man, look at the butterflies on the wall. That's such a cool touch. I mean, I love this game so much. Anyways. Another stray fairy inside that chest. That's the 7th one. Wowee. We need basically 11 before we get to the top of this area. So keep that in mind. Anyways, another one is over here. Now, I'm trying to like not point out everything that's in the different versions, but this is just one I guess I really should talk about. Is that one was not there originally, and they moved it. Why did they move it? The heck if I know, but they did. Anyways. There are holes in this area. It sucks if you fall down, but it's not the end of the world since that spiderweb puzzle thing is basically saved in like that form, and the spiderweb will forever stay destroyed. And oh crap. I think I jumped the gun a little too fast there. There we go. Good. Basically, it takes a little while to get back up, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, the second we touch these platforms, they're gonna start moving, which is kind of good and kind of bad. It's kind of good because we need them to move, or we can't complete this puzzle, but it's also kind of bad because it makes getting to where we need to go a little bit harder. But at the end of the day, hey, they move, and now we can complete the puzzle. Cool! Yeah! What am I talking about? I have no idea. That door has a mouth. Oh my gosh. Well, actually, the column supporting the door has a mouth. Awesome. Anyways, we need to be in our... See, I don't know what to call it. Do I call it normal Link? Do I call it bunnyhood Link? Because chances are I'm going to be in the bunnyhood form. I just don't know what to call my original state, man. It's weird. Anyways, we're going to step on the switch, and that'll create a shortcut that we can use later. And are there anything? No, literally nothing in those pots. What a bummer. Alright. I'm going to get that later, which does contain a stray fairy, but I want to do it once we have a new item. And let's see, anything of use in there? Nope, just more rupees. Anywho, go in this room, because it's boss time versus a Dinolfos. Yeah, he's pretty cool. All you gotta do is wait for him to attack, then attack yourself. It's not that hard. Yeah, pretty simple. And he will go down, and once he has been defeated, we will get the dungeon item. One of many more to come, and boy am I excited. It's opening, guys! This is the start of a long series of awesomeness. We're gonna get the hero's bow. Awesome. Press the corresponding button to shoot. You can also use L to shoot more carefully. Okay. So let's just put that on our button. Yeah, why not the X button? Don't see a reason why not to. Yeah, it just goes over there really quickly, and let's see. Yeah, you can aim like that too. It's kind of cool. I don't know, I like that. Either way, though, now that we have obtained this bow, there is a couple things we need to do. We need to... Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Alright. Yeah, there we go. The way I'm holding my 3DS makes it a little hard to use the motion control aiming, but I swear by it. It is so good, dude. You have no idea. Anyway, there's also another thing we want to take care of. We want to shoot that beehive, because it'll then have a fairy in it. And it'll come to us. That's just good for everybody, man. Woohoo! We got the 9th one. Yeah, not bad. So now let's go into our Deku form, and now we need to go one room over to get the boss key. It's kind of weird on this game. There's like mini boss right next to a mini boss, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's actually kind of cool. Anyway. Oh darn it! I have to wait. Ugh. I took long digging into the flower, then I have to wait till I get back up again to reach the apex of my flight and carry myself over. Yeah. Duh. Anyways, what am I talking about? Inside here is the real mid-boss of this area, and whoa, he's coming right for us. Yeah, not really hard, but then he'll call for backup. And this guy's entrance is so funny to me. He's just like... just appears out of the ground like crazy. Anyways, so the frog and the... Ooh, crap. Dump arena. So the frog and the turtle... gonna combine. Who knows why? Do they have some sort of deal? I don't know, but whatever. We're gonna beat them anyways. So, basically, in your Deku form, you can get the turtle out, and then in your human form, which I know he's not a human, he's a Hylian, you can shoot your bow and shoot the frog that'll hang out on the ceiling. Kind of a cool, darn it, kind of a cool. You know, just it shows you the positives and negatives of each mask and form. I like that. It's really awesome. Anyways, we're gonna spring out again, take off the mask, pick up an arrow, because why the heck not? It's free ammunition, and fire away. Yeah, and I like to get away from the turtle, because once the frog does actually get hit, he will rush to the turtle, and then the turtle will try and attack us. I feel really bad for not knowing these enemies' real names, but I just always call them the turtle, because that's what they are. They're turtles. Anyways, one more arrow and this boss, Mr. Frog, you need to cooperate. There we go. The frog will go down, and apparently the turtle decomposes into nothingness. I don't know. He probably could have just dug back down, but either way. Now the mean old frog turned into a cool frog. Hey, cool frog. How you doing, man? Yeah. Might as well take a picture, I don't know. I feel like it, gosh dang it. Frogs do have a charm, but at the same time, they still kind of creep me out. Anyways. Let's get some roops and ooh, a very shiny and golden chest. I wonder what's gonna. It's the boss key, or the big key, or the large key. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a key, and it leads to a boss. Awesomeness. And now that we have that, we have almost everything we need to do before taking on the boss. All we gotta do is find a couple more stray fairies, and we'll be good to go. So let's head back to the main room now. And fly over there, so let's go. I'm trying to think, is there anything I missed? No, I think we're pretty good, yeah. We just got 2 other fairies in this area. And then all should be good. Okay. So let's just take off this mask and there's a torch and then there's some I wonder if I should puzzle solved, boys. And yes, all the water in the temple will be purified now, and this spinny thing will start to spin. Hey man, that's cool. I'm gonna put on the bunny hood just to get there a little sooner. And there is a bubble over here that I'm gonna shoot, turn on our fairy mask, and bada bing, we got the 10th fairy. Hot diggity dang. I'm okay with that. Alright, I think I want the bunny hood on for this. Acrobatics. And now we are going to take out... Crap. We're going to take out our bow and arrow and get a little close to this flame because we want to shoot this. And I missed horribly, son of a gun. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. perfect. And that will free, well, not really nothing, or I mean anything. It just opens up the path to where we can go to the last part of the dungeon. But before we do any of that nonsense, we need to come over here. And let's see, what is the best way of doing this? I guess it wouldn't really matter. Huh. Well, I guess this is the only option, actually. I was thinking there was another Deku flower closer, but no, there is not. We're basically going to fly over to this button, then we're going to go back in the bunny hood and step on it. Yeah! That'll make another treasure chest appear with one of the last fairies in it. In this area, at least. So let us... Oh, okay, Link. I'm not going to question how you survive there, but usually you should not dive headfirst into concrete. Anyways, that'll be fairy number 11, and let's try and get back on this. I have a tendency to mess that up a lot, which is why I'm a little hesitant. Alright, let us jump over here, and now we are at pretty much the last couple of parts of this temple, and I think I'm dead. Actually, not dead. if that jump killed me, man, I do not know what's going on with Zelda. If that one jump killed me, because I only did like half a heart. Anyways, this room has a bunch of fairies in it. Yeah. Also has a bunch of really disgusting insects that we kind of want to defeat so they don't interfere when we are trying to fly over there. So let's do that really quickly. And also, shoot that bubble, put on our mask, and that will eventually get to us. Now let's see, I want to shoot these dragonflies as quickly as I can. I mean, they don't respawn or anything, but I don't want to waste time, gosh dang, because we are on a time limit. Now imagine doing all this your first time without knowing the inverted Song of Time. Yeah, that was my first time. And boy, did I have some choice words about that. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, that is all we wanted to do on the, I guess you'd call this the left side of this room. Now we go to the right side to get the remaining fairies and actually progress in the dungeon. Yeah, we're almost done. It's kind of sad to say, but yeah, I kind of do have this place a little bit memorized. I mean, I'm not trying to gloat or anything, but the temples in this game, you know, there's not a lot of them, so it really just makes you remember them and how to beat them. So I don't think I'll be, I mean, I say this now, but I don't think I'll be messing up all that much, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of an idiot. So I guess we'll just see in number 15. Now all stray fairies are freed, and you know what that means. Once we've defeated the boss of this area, we can go get a reward. So let's hop on that. And first thing you need to do, clear this room, shoot that crystal, then we're going to Deku flower over that thing, and then we're going to Deku flower over that thing, and then it'll pretty much be over. Yeah, the boss room is right there, and as long as you have the boss key, this temple can be done pretty easily. So just get those things, you'll be alright, silly Willy. Okay. So let's go. Yeah, there's nothing really left to mention about. It's kind of just a short dungeon. It's fun, but short. But don't worry, it'll get much harder and longer and more difficult. Anyways, let's go. Before I embarrass myself anymore. Hey, it's an empty room. No boss? No problem, man. This was easy. Oh. You hear that? Here he comes. Odolwa, the masked jungle warrior. This guy is... Okay, it's a complete joke. Like, I'm not even going to pretend like he's difficult. They've made him even easier. Basically, what we can do is just drop a Deku nut on his head, go in a normal form, slash like crazy on his head, and rinse and repeat. It is really, really easy. Alternatively, you could just whack him in the feet, but yeah, I don't know. That just feels a little cheap to me. And there's Deku nuts hanging all around, in case you don't want to use that strategy. Just running up to him and hitting him. So let's us burrow before he kicks us. Jump up, and oh no, he actually moved. Moved very far, actually. Let's try and do that again. I think we actually inflicted damage though by shooting ourselves out of that. So that was kind of funny. Let's drop down again, rinse and repeat. He can do a couple of things, like summon minions to attack us, but you know what? I'm actually going to show it off because it's still not very intimidating. Because we can be Deku Link, and it's not too hard. And here he goes. He's doing his tribal dance and summoning. Insects. I'd love to classify what type of insects those look like, but they don't really look like anything. Defeating them is very easy. Wait till they get all over here, jump out, and they're all get defeated. It couldn't be easier than that. Drop another Deku Nut, and yeah, Odolwa. You may look really cool, but your combat prowess is kind of lacking. No offense. And our first boss of the game will go down rather effortlessly, might I add, and you guys see that? Either way, though, for our efforts, we will get another heart container. Heck yeah. So now we have 6 heart containers, and also a mask, but something tells me we should not put this one on. Yeah, you seized Odolwa's remains. In doing so, you freed the innocent spirit that was imprisoned within this dark mask. What's that? Wait. Listen. It seems to be saying something. Could that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. You learn the Oath of Order. Call us. That's what it's saying.